Today we're working on page 231 and we're going to do the first 6 problems together. So have your books open to page 231 and be ready to work the problems with me. Starting with 1A, Kayla had 3/4 pound of fudge. She divided it evenly into 3 boxes. So what part of a pound was in each box? So in order for me to set this one up, I'm going to divide 3/4 divided by 3 for the 3 boxes. And that'll equal blank pound because I'm trying to figure out what part of a pound. Okay, first thing I want to do is convert any whole numbers or mixed numbers to fractions. I have a whole number here, so I put it over 1 to make it a fraction. The second thing I want to do is my copy, change, change. So I copy 3/4, I change divide to times, I change 3/1 to 1/3, and then I'm ready to multiply, but I can reduce before I multiply, so my 3's cancel out. 1 times 1, 4 times 1. So my answer is going to be 1/4 pound in each box. So in each of 3 boxes. All right, let's take a look at B. Letter B says Brian practiced 3 3/4 hours on his violin in the past 5 days. What was the average time he practiced each day? So I'm going to take the total time, 3 3/4 hours, and divide by the number of practice times, which was 5, and that'll equal something hour. What part of an hour? Or how many hours? Okay, the first thing I want to do is convert everything to fractions. So 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15, so I have 15/4 here, divided by, remember I'm not copy changing yet. I want to wait until I have everything converted to fractions, and then 5 will go over 1. Now I can do my copy, change. So that's 15/4 times 1/5 when I invert 5/1, and I can reduce before I multiply. 5 becomes 1, 15 becomes 3, multiply across and I get 3/4, so that's 3/4 of an hour. Now, you're going to be taking a picture of this page when you're finished. I'd like to see how many of you are paying attention and can convert 3/4 of an hour into how many minutes? How many minutes is that? Okay. Next screen. Let's look at 2A. And we have 4/5 divided by 11. All right, the first thing I want to do is put 11 over 1 so that I have a fraction divided by a fraction. Then I can do copy, change. 4/5 times 1/11, and nothing reduces here. So I have 4, oops, I need to change my color. We'll leave it for that one. Go back to black. 4/55 is my answer. All right, B. On B, I have 7/8 divided by 6. So the first thing I want to do is make everything fractions. Then I can do my copy, change. So here's copy, change, divide to times, change 6/1 to 1/6. I cannot reduce anything, so I have 7/48 for my answer. All right, next one, C. 8/9 divided by 4. First thing I want to do is put 4 over 1. Then I can do my copy, change, change. And I do have something that reduces on this one. 8 and 4. So now when I multiply across, I get 2/9. And I'm going to write that answer in my original problem. All right, letter D. 12/13 divided by 3. First thing I want to do is put 3 over 1. Then I do my copy, change, change. Hopefully these are getting easier and faster for you. You can reduce before you multiply. And we end up with 4/13. I'm going to write that in my original problem. All right, I think I said we were going to do 6, but since my screen is done, I'm going to end here with 5. You're going to finish through number 2 at the bottom of the page to T. So they're all practicing division. Don't forget, you want to, first of all, make any whole numbers or mixed numbers fractions, and then after that you can do your copy, change, change, but convert first.